Peace, power, prosperity. Peace, power, prosperity. This is Yafael Balagoon, street reporter, live in the Pinks. What we doing today?
Well, we're out here in the Stell Village, aka the Pinks, passing out flyers for our breakfast program coming up on the 17th, and engaging with the community and letting them know about our programs. And our brothers just had to counsel a couple of youngsters real quick so they won't be fighting. But once again, we out here in the Pinks.
Once again, with peace, power, prosperity, we appreciate you for your work, and we look forward to seeing strong work from community movement builders and their partners. You got anything to say?
I really don't. I just, I'm proud of what y'all are doing, what we're doing. So I'm out here too, but I'm proud of what we're doing, and I hope that this makes a good impact and people actually, get fed properly.
What you think about what we just intervened on? Talisa just mentioned like a little kid fight we just kind of intervened on. What you think about that?
Me personally, I'm an older brother, and oldest of 5 sisters, so I understand where little man was coming from, and I had to just tell him, people aren't gonna see that side. They're gonna see a young man hitting a young woman, and it's always gonna be the fault of the man, regardless, because that's just how society.
How old do you think the kids were?
What, 7?
Okay. Maybe 9 at the oldest.
Okay.
If that, know. But it's just you.
Now, let me ask you, because you was there like I was there. Did she strike him first, in your opinion, or?
I was paying attention to passing out flyers, but I saw her being the aggressor and chasing him.
Yeah, I think he was about to go after her, and then y'all intervened, and then she just started getting upset, and then started going after him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was a little bit more of the aggressor in this case.
Okay.
But to be honest, that's how it is a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And then she immediately ran to say, "I'm gonna go get my brother."
Yeah.
Because you have that security behind you.
That's kind of what we need to start teaching, though, our young girls. That's a lot that I talk about with women, especially. Like, we can stop a lot of it. Like, a lot of things could be stopped with us. Like, if we go to the corner store and some man hits on you and you didn't like it and he didn't do nothing to harm you, you ain't got to go back and tell your brother, your husband and all of that and get him all riled up. Because people getting killed and going to jail behind stuff that is emotional that could have been avoided if you just be quiet. Like, as long as, of course, no sexual. So certain things you got to tell, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if it's something minor that you could just walk away from it. Absolutely. Why go back and rile up your brothers and your uncles and get them put in prison behind something? Or even women who go back and forth to these men that's hitting on them. Absolutely. Like, you're going to go tell your brother, he go to prison, you back with him. So it's like, we can stop a lot. And we should.
I think too, we need to, as men, have more respect for the women out here. Because, you don't need to be calling women. Am I allowed to cuss on you?
Sure.
You don't need to call women bitches and all this when they reject you. You know what I'm saying? Women are out here being killed and dying because they reject a man. Women are afraid to do, not give you their number, because there's been a hell of women that have died behind rejecting a man. And I think we as men need to start holding other men accountable in that. You know what I'm saying? Women should feel safer, and they shouldn't feel like they need to do some of the things that they need to do.
And
that's just a part of society.
I agree with that, but I also think that we need to hold each other accountable, because way too many times as women, we're able to get away with certain things. You don't never know what a person's mental is at, whether we're a man, whether we're a woman, and you can just trigger someone at the wrong time.
Word.
Like, I don't know what you go through. You don't know what I go through. You don't know what he goes through. It could be something totally crazy, chaos going on, and you pick a fight with the wrong person, and that's why they say you got to pick your battles wisely. You can't just out here pop off at everybody, whether they're a man or a woman, because they might be your last. It might be your last nowadays. So, yeah, that is true. Women do need to feel respected and from the men, and women needs to also be more embracive as well, because a man can compliment a woman and they're like, oh, well, what you complimenting me for? Make them seem like they're perverts. And he's just telling you that you're pretty. Just say thank you and move on. It doesn't matter if you have somebody or not. Move on. You ain't got to sit there. He ain't put his hand on you, you don't have to be obnoxious.
I would like to add to that. I love this conversation that we're having. Not only can women accept compliments, but men, if you're going to compliment a woman, be able to compliment a woman without expecting something to come out of it. Okay?
Exactly.
Without expecting her to give up the coochie because you called her pretty. Okay? If you think a woman's pretty, compliment her and move on with your day. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? It can be so simple. We just got to do better as
We ain't gotta be so
society.
thirsty.
Yeah,
We ain't gotta-
it's a dichotomy that we need to. It's a mental dichotomy, to be honest.
Well, I tell you what, I think that this community, for whatever brief moment was, we did pass out a few flyers and we did talk to the community, and we were able to intervene on something that potentially could have been bigger and could have spilled to adults. And for that, you guys, we served our purpose here today. No matter how brief our interaction were, we did get our information out, and I know we're going to be back out here again a couple times over the next couple of weeks to try to promote. And we'll get a few of these kids into what we call Malcolm X Academy and feed them and educate them at the same time, which is our purpose. Go ahead.
Malcolm X Academy right here, 3836 Basswood Drive.
All
It's
right.
free, guys. Everything's free. Come on out.
Peace, power, and prosperity. Thank y'all.